Hey everybody, and welcome back to another video. Sorry it's dark, my eyes are burning. I'm just gonna say a quick blurb before we get into today's video. Going forward, I am no longer gonna be talking about anything related to my work as a groomer, and I'm a little sad about it, but for reasons I can't discuss, it's just best for everybody if I don't say anything. And I'm trying to not be emotional about it. It's been a rough few weeks emotionally, mentally, and physically, to be honest. It's and it's tough. It's going to be tough going forward and not being open with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. It's extremely frustrating because I come on here, guys, and I tell you that I'm gonna be like open and honest with you guys, and I wish I can, but now I can't. There's just a lot of things that I wish I could share with you guys, but I can't, and that's okay. We're gonna maneuver and figure out ways to discuss things. I think a way in, without going into work details, is like if I'm, I know this is gonna sound like really like bitchy or like, I guess, female-ish. Just kind of like explain, I guess, my emotions that I'm feeling, and it just sucks because I have to be so vague. I don't know, fuck. My mental health it's been rough the past few weeks, to say the least. Which, has been for sure triggering. Oh my god, it just so sucks because 2025 was supposed to be, I don't know, a year of strength, and what we're in 2 months in, and it's just been shit. I'm not gonna lie. There was literally one weekend I couldn't get out of bed. Because I was crying and I was being really, really hard on myself. I'm actually kind of glad there's no lights. Yeah, it's been really triggering these past few weeks, and it's kind of everything that's been, I guess, going on. It's just, I don't know, I just try I had a completely other video planned, by the way. But here we are. Being honest with you guys. You know, I try really hard, and I have been trying hard. And I think I'm a good person. And I know I'm not perfect. And I shouldn't have to be. But I feel like when the pressure of you have to be perfect, you have to be the best, and it feels like you have no room to make mistakes or ask questions or to grow. And then when mistakes happen in life, and it gets pointed out, you know, pretty pretty harshly. It just kind of sucks that we live in that world, you know, where we don't have that ability to learn and grow as you were as a child. Yeah, of course, you know, you would get punished or grounded or for certain things. And then other things you were able to grow. And sometimes as a kid, you would get emotional, and, you know, for me having ADHD, I would get really, really emotional. Because sometimes I had trouble regulating myself. And I was always that type of person as I got older, to kind of like lock everything down, right? And I've talked about it on here. And I would just kind of put that pressure on myself to be perfect. And, you know, when a mistake would happen, I would beat myself up. And I thought I was getting better at not doing that, but apparently life just likes to kick you in the nuts. And not that I have any nuts, but you know, kind of feels like it sometimes when that fucking hit just comes, and it's just I kind of just wish, like, it's just like somebody just fucking take the wheel and drive for a little bit, or let's just skip ahead 10 years and see. And I just feel like I can't breathe, you know? It's just because I've, I guess, been too hard on myself and beating myself up, and I don't know, you know? It's just, it's exhausting putting on a face of, you know, everything's fine when you're literally screaming in the inside and second guessing everything and everything that you do and say and think, and breathe because you feel like you're being judged and questioned. And I don't know, my heart just hurts. And, you know, I just wish, God, the pettiness, you know, someone would just give me a hug and tell me everything's gonna be okay. That, you know, I'm a good person, which sounds so damn childish. It's just hard. And yes, this video is very petty. And yes, I'm a fucking tear snot face mess right now. Very attractive. It's just, I don't know. You know, it just sucks. And yeah, I've mentioned it, you know, just being triggered. Because, you know, I haven't been sleeping, so of course, lack of sleep and, those voices get back in your head of my fucking abusers telling me I'm worthless and that I'll never be good enough, and all these names that they used to call me, and it just sucks. Because I know they're not true. It's just, I don't know, you know? This is 2025. The hits keep coming. It's just, it's just exhausting, you know, not being good enough for people. And I'm not trying to be anybody else but me. And it just feels, you know, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this video, guys. I'm just kind of, I guess I'm trying to figure out a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. Inside Jessica's mind is not a good place these days. Actually, well, yeah, it's quite... So I've thrown myself into this book series that I'm reading. And I'm not gonna share the title of this series because it is a little bit embarrassing. But also it's a comfort, I guess, series. I started this series, 3 years ago? And like, I was just like, again, talking to myself, I was like, I was embarrassed. I'm like, oh my God, why am I like, why can I relate to this book? Like, why am I feeling a type of way? And I was just like, no, this is stupid. But I recently got back into the book series, and I'm like, yeah, like I can see myself in this character, or I can relate to this thing, and it brings me comfort, and it kind of just makes me feel safe. There's currently, I think, 13 books in this series. I'm on 4. Yeah. So I got a ways to go. But it's, you don't want to put it down. Which kind of gets me into trouble. I mean, I don't sleep anyways these days, so it's like, but yeah, it's bringing me a little bit of comfort. Kind of like, I guess, taking me out of reality for a little bit, you know. Like it also helps me kind of like be, I don't know. Okay, sorry, it's kind of embarrassing to talk about, but anyways, it's, yeah, I don't know. It kind of just makes me feel good, because sometimes it feels like, I don't even know how to explain it. Okay, the main characters, anyways, it kind of feels like sometimes the male centered character, it changes per book, but it's all tied together. It's weird. Okay, anyways, shut up. Yeah, it kind of just feels like they're like talking to you or me. Jesus Christ, what's going on at 1 o'clock in the morning? Like, hello. And it kind of just like boosts me for the day, you know, or just kind of makes me feel safe, which is good. Because like I said, it's been a crazy 2 months. Like, I don't know, it's been like like my safety's been put in like the you know, just my emotions, you know, it's a lot, you know, when your safety gets in jeopardy a little bit and you feel like you're screaming internally the whole day. And just a whole bunch of other stuff. I know this is gonna sound morbid, but there's a lot of death in my family. I feel like 2025 is going to be a really bad year for a lot of deaths in my family. That again sounds morbid. Granted, a lot of these people are older, way older. I mean, in their 70s, 80s, 90s. But it still sucks. So yeah, I feel like it's going to be a really bad year because we're off to a really bad start with that. So that's where that's at. So that's another kind of like emotional weight that I'm carrying, which is great. Just fucking add it on, right? You know? And I've been writing a little bit. Kind of, I guess, getting out of reality again. Just to, again, give me that little bit of comfort and safety. And again, I don't know if this is gonna get published, but it's kind of an interesting turn on where it's taken. Because I'm exploring a side of myself, non-sexual people, that I've kind of kept hidden. And again, that sounds very vague, but from what I've discovered, it's nothing bad, guys. Honestly, it just has to do like with my personality. to be honest. Again, nothing bad, nothing like sick and twisted, nothing like nothing bad. It's actually quite good. It's happy and exciting. But from what I'm learning quite quickly, these videos are being watched by the higher power of life, I guess. So, again, yay me. So yeah, I have to watch what I say. Which, again, sucks, but here we are. So yeah, so I can't even explain this side or like what I'm trying to like write now because I feel like it's gonna be judged. Yay. So yeah, if it does get published, you guys would, I guess I gotta talk about it then, but we'll see. What else have I been up to? That's about it. I have a fucking boring ass life. Jesus, you would think I wouldn't have this much excitement in my life because I live a pretty boring life, but apparently me doing fuck all still entitles me to get in trouble. Fuck all, of course. Hey, fuck. Jesus. So it just feels like the bubble that I was getting out of, you're sucked back in. Sucked into the bubble. And yeah, it's been rough. I know you guys are gonna ask. I am safe. That situation, again, have to watch my P's and Q's here. I am handling it fine. Again, it was very triggering. Brought back a lot of stuff my abusive abusers used to do. Very triggering. And, you know, people tend to not give a fuck about that. Just saying. It's kind of like you just have to like leave your shit at the door and hope for the best type of thing, you know? It's fine, guys, it's fine, honestly. Video 23 minutes and I've had like 7 breakdowns, so that's where that's going. Yeah. So I don't want to scrub my YouTube channel because I'm very proud of it and I know the videos have been helping people, so I'm not going to do that. I did have to privatize the last video just to save myself some. Let's just not go down that road. But besides that, I'm going to leave everything else up. Again, going forward, not going to be talking about work stuff the way that I used to. I'm going to try to avoid it as much as possible. Certain situations, I'm going to have to again, I'm not going to be talking about work stuff. It's just, I hate that I have to watch my P's and Q's now. Of like everything. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So, again, non-related work stuff will be talked about. Yeah, talked about on here. Yeah. you know, when the era of social media is upon us, everything is being watched. I know that sounds creepy, but this, I don't know. No, I don't want to say it because I'm going to get, never mind. We're not going there, Jess. Okay, well I do want to say something, but I'm going to have to make it vague. Like I've mentioned, the higher powers have eyes on. The stuff that you do in your daily lives to pay for the bills have eyes on you, on your social media. Hopefully you guys can put the 2 and 2 together. So yeah, that's a tough lesson that I had to learn. But hey, here we are, we're learning. It's 2025, we're still learning and taking things as is. So, like I said, I had a completely different video planned, but here we are with this sad video. But yeah, I'm thinking of, I have a 3-day weekend this weekend. Just because of here in Canada, we had Family Day on Monday, so get an extra day. So hopefully I can get some more videos out. There is stuff. An interesting thing that I want, sorry, I looked over there because the thing over there is happening in my life also. So it's not a person, it's a freaking leak. I'll go into that in another video because this one's almost 30 minutes of me blah 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 blah. But yeah, so let's just yeah, let's just yeah, I don't know, it feels weird being censored. It really does feel weird. But it's the day and age we live in, people. Social media gets around. Yeah. So, next week, I'm just gonna drop this tidbit in. It is gonna be 3 years since I released my book. Guys, 3 years. Ugh. I can't believe my book's been out in the world for 3 years. That's crazy. So if you guys have any questions related to my book, feel free to ask below because I'm going to do a video about my book. And maybe read a chapter or two if you guys are interested in that. I don't know. I always like to do a book anniversary. Bookiversary? There we go. Bookiversary. Just because, I don't know, it's exciting to look back and see how much you've grown as a person. Yeah. But honestly, I think maybe I should read my book again just to kind of give myself a prep talk here. Yeah. But here we are, guys. Kicking butt and taking names. Okay, I really need to go. Maybe try to get some sleep. Have a good cry, then try to sleep. I don't know. I don't know either, guys. Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna leave this weird ass video here for your pleasure. Yeah. Anyways, guys, have a good night slash morning slash afternoon slash evening slash whenever you guys are watching this. I hope your journey through the day has been good, or is going good, or will be good. Anyways, guys, gonna leave it how I always do. Never give up, always keep fighting. You're enough, and you're very much loved. Until the next video, guys, stay safe. Love you.